It's great to be back. Welcome to our session called Programmatic Digital at Home in North Asia, coming to you live from the 2021 DPAA Summit. My name is Andreas Supliotis. I'm the founder and CEO of Hivestack. Hivestack is proud to operate the world's largest independent full-stack programmatic digital at-home platform. Used by both the buy and sell side, our full-stack platform powers programmatic digital at-home in 25 countries. Our buy-side tech is trusted by some of the largest brands and agencies in the world. And on the sell side, almost 200 digital at-home media owners enjoy revenue benefits from their Hivestack partnerships. Today, I'm here to talk to you about programmatic digital at-home in a very special part of the world, North Asia. To us, North Asia consists of 5 markets: Japan, China, Hong Kong, Korea, and Taiwan. In 2021, marketers will spend over $13 billion on at-home advertising in North Asia and China, and Japan being the #1 and #3 markets in the world. Each country in North Asia has its own Lumascape filled with domestic players. As an example, here's the Chinese Lumascape. Our job at Hivestack is to figure out how to partner with this vibrant foreign ecosystem to enable programmatic digital at-home transactions to flow. During the pandemic, we've invested millions of dollars to launch our platform in Japan, China, Hong Kong, and Korea. I'm delighted today to share some exciting case studies from North Asia on how programmatic digital at-home is used by marketers to drive business outcomes. Let's start with a country that I am personally very, very fond of, Japan. It's my honor to introduce you to our president of Hivestack Japan, Ichiro Jinai. Jinai-san is joined by the brilliant Emi Funabiki, digital strategist at Paravi. Paravi is a massive Japanese streaming video company owned by the Tokyo Broadcasting System, Nikkei, and TV Tokyo. Paravi is essentially the Netflix and the Hulu of Japan. Let's take a Shinkansen train to Tokyo to learn more.
Hello everyone. My name is Ichiro Jinai and I am president of Hivestack Japan. Today, I am delighted to introduce you one of the cutting-edge case studies from Japan. ID-based triple media attribution measurement of the Paravi campaign. Before deep dive into the case study, let me begin with a brief overview of the Japanese OOH market. It should be no surprise that Japan is ranked as the 3rd largest OOH advertising market in the world, capturing around 8% of total Japan ad spend with $3.8 billion in 2020, suggesting the opening of the new era. Libo, the Japan's first programmatic DOOH marketplace, was born as a joint venture with NTT Docomo and Dentsu. Libo owns and aggregates more than 5,000 premium screens with various environments across Japan and consolidated them into one programmatic Liveboard marketplace. Hivestack provides technological fundamentals for Liveboard as a white-label full-stack platform, which gives a life to Liveboard to be the first programmatic DOOH marketplace in Japan. In addition, Hivestack SSP is the only SSP which features exclusive access to Japanese premium DOOH inventories. Now, let's move on to the case study, Paravi. Paravi is an exciting new Japanese online video service. Like Netflix, it's the service brand of Premium Platform Japan, founded by major Japanese TV networks, provides one of the greatest lineups of latest and archives of dramas and other categories too. Paravi took an omnichannel approach to see attributions of this triple media campaign.
This was the first time Paravi had included DOOH in the campaign mix, because in addition to TV and online, activated DOOH screens via Liveboard enable us to plan and evaluate this integrated triple media campaign.
What made it possible to measure the triple media attributions? to measure the true impact of this campaign across TV, online, and DOH, we were able to leverage Docomo's Screen Room solution, Docomo Data Square, which enabled Parabi to measure triple media attributions based on trusted and massive Docomo's mobile IDs, running a combination of online and DOH creative delivered by Japanese local omnichannel DSP, Porto, which connects to Liveboard Marketplace, as well as TV advertisements led by Dentsu. The integrated ad exposure data was then ingested into Docomo Data Square to analyze and align attribution of each media channel. This was truly an omnichannel programmatic campaign. Porto programmatically activate premium screens connected to Liveboard SSP, such as in Shibuya Crossing, Shinjuku, or Ikebukuro. The lift results were outstanding, supporting the assumption that DOH media did drive more awareness and brand lift when compared to the other individual channels, such as DOH succeeded in lifting additional brand awareness as well as understanding of the service in any combination of media mix. Also found that the more the audience was exposed to different type of media, the more the brand lift score increased.
DOH succeeded in lifting additional brand awareness in combination with TV and online. Also, significant brand lift contributions were seen in multiple indexes on all three channel media exposure, especially with the combination of online and DOH. Now that we can measure true impacts of a campaign across TV, online, and DOH based on trusted IDs, I think this is the most valuable result for Parabi.
Thank you, Jinai-san, for that amazing Japanese case study. We'll now take a short flight and switch gears from Tokyo to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a strategic hub for Hivestack in North Asia. It's home to our managing director, Troy Yang. Troy oversees our awesome Asian growth story in North Asia. We're thrilled to have him join us today along with Helen Chung, business director at Publicis Hong Kong. They'll be talking about an awesome programmatic digital out-of-home campaign for Disney. Over to Hong Kong we go.
Hi, my name is Troy Yang, and I'm the Managing Director in North Asia. Joining me today is Helen Zheng, Business Director of Publicis Media in Hong Kong. Helen, thank you for your time today to walk us through the latest campaign you have helped to launch with your esteemed client, Hong Kong Disneyland. So programmatic digital out-of-home is still a relatively new concept in Hong Kong and in the region. What drives you to pilot programmatic digital out-of-home with your clients?
When we first heard of Hivestack DSP, we knew this is going to be a very disruptive technology that our clients are longing for, providing data-driven choices for optimization with measurable results for outdoor advertising. Since programmatic advertising emerged over a decade ago, retargeting audience has mostly been limited to online, mobile, and even connected TV. As outdoor is a one-to-many audience channel, industry has yet to find a way to solve that problem until a channel DSP like Hivestack, which allows marketers to do various audience targeting for outdoor buying.
It is great to hear and to be partnering with Publicis to launch our first few campaigns in the market. Could you give us a bit more details about the campaign with Disney?
Every year, our client will promote its Halloween events across various channels to drive the campaign awareness as well as ticket sales. This year, however, we face a great challenge as another theme park in Hong Kong is having a grand opening of its water park around the same period. But we turn this challenge into an opportunity. Everyone in Hong Kong is having the travel lockdown, so people generally is looking for new things for entertainment. People visit the water park should present themselves with high intent signal to be entertained. So we leverage Hivestack geofencing capabilities together with 3-point location-based data to capture the movement patterns of these device IDs within the proximity of the water park. These device IDs are then used to make real-time decisions when it comes to serving the ads across various outdoor screens in the city. University students is another important segment that our client also wants to focus at. We also apply the same data logic and implementation.
Wow, this is truly amazing and disruptive when it comes to buying outdoor ads. Imagine out-of-home ads has evolved from buying spots in the loop to impression buys and using data to make targeting decisions. So what other benefits do you see programmatic digital out-of-home bring to the table?
Perhaps the best part of the story is the ability now to do the in-flight optimization within the outdoor buying. Based on historical movement patterns data, our traders can now make real-time decisions to optimize the pacing and which screens to spend more or less depending on the ROI performance of each screen. This will truly increase the ROI of our clients' budget, as we now can serve the right ad to the right audience at the right location and at the right time.
Right. You mentioned earlier that this is a performance campaign to drive ticket sales. How's it being done here?
I'm saving the best part to the last. After the campaign runs for 1 to 2 weeks, we will be collecting the exposed device ID, which will then be retargeted using a third-party DSP report. The results will be evaluated with the control and test cells to measure the differences in leads between the non-exposed versus the exposed IDs.
Great stuff. We're all very excited to be partnering with Publicis to launch the very first real programmatic digital out-of-home campaign in Hong Kong, leveraging custom audience capabilities using our key data partners, VPON location data, along with our Hivestack DSP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Troy, and thank you to our friends at Publicis Hong Kong for that awesome case study. And now on to China. Hivestack is so proud of the work we have done in China. China is the world's largest out-of-home market, even larger than the US. However, China runs on a completely different internet. And so we have spent months recreating our tech backbone behind the Chinese firewall. I'd like to introduce us to Eileen Ku, Hivestack's General Manager in China. Eileen will tell us about the first ever programmatic digital out-of-home campaign in mainland China with China Unicom. Let's go to Shanghai.
My name is Eileen Ku. I'm the General Manager of Hivestack in China. As you know, the China market is quite unique and has great potential to become a leader of programmatic digital out-of-home. I'm glad to see that the market is accepting this channel and the work we have accomplished here at Hivestack. A key challenge we faced was to build our tech stack behind the firewall, something that we are very proud to say we have achieved in very little time, and now in a strong position to scale our business in China very rapidly. With 5G, availability of data, advanced algorithm, and further digitalization of screens across China, the future is looking very bright. Since I joined Hivestack a few months ago, we have already built a talented local team and onboarded several business partners. On the supply side, we have integrated with 4 key media owners that represent popular street billboards, elevator screens, taxi back windows, and mall screens. On the demand side, we have built relationships with major agencies and brands and successfully launched few campaigns in several key cities, including Shanghai, Beijing, Shenzhen, and Hangzhou. I'd like to speak to you today about one of the first campaigns that we ran in China, featuring the popular telecommunication brand, China Unicom. China Unicom is one of the largest state-owned telecommunication providers in China. Its marketing has largely been focused on improving their brand preference and to promote their 5G product as an official partner of Beijing Winter Olympics 2022. They saw this as the perfect opportunity to leverage innovation to drive marketing objectives. The Hivestack solution was to create an omnipresence in Shanghai for 1 week, leveraging our partnership with B-Tiger, a leading taxi back window advertising media provider in Shanghai. Our strategy was to take an audience-centric approach, combining a customized audience segment and precision geolocation targeting to reach high-income audience in corresponding business areas By taking a programmatic approach on both the demand and the supply side, as well as shifting from traditional DOH to programmatic DOH, the campaign provided China Unicom the opportunity to reach a customized, targeted audience and automate a once very manual process, including real-time ad requests, real-time decisioning, real-time monitoring, audience-based delivery, and a CPM-based model. On the other side, we're able to support BTiger with additional revenue streams and increase their workflow efficiency. As we continue to drive adoption of programmatic DOH in China and to ability to precisely target, activate, and measure a campaign using data in DOH will unlock unlimited potential for advertisers and media owners alike. We hope we can help more and more brands, agency, and media owners benefit from programmatic digital out-of-home for domestic or cross-border businesses. You know there's China red, but can we make China pink? Thank you.
Thank you, Eileen from Shanghai. And last, but certainly not least, let's have a look at some of the work that we are doing in South Korea. We will be joined by Hoon Lee, our Vice President of Demand and Supply in Korea, and Ryan Kim, General Manager of the Trade Desk Korea. We'll learn about some exciting work going on for an LG campaign. Over to Seoul.
Hi, my name is Hoon Lee. I'm the VP of Demand and Supply at Hivestack in Korea. Joining me today is Ryan Kim, GM of the Trade Desk Korea. Ryan, great to have you with us today. Before we start, could you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Thank you, Hoon. Hi, my name is Ryan and I'm the GM of TTD Korea and has been in digital advertising field in Korea for almost 2 decades. It is my honor today to be here to discuss how we could partner together now that TTD platform has been integrated to Hivestack SSP platform globally.
Thank you, Ryan. As you know, Korea is a key market for global ad tech companies, not only because of the size of its domestic market, but also some of the most important global brands and their marketers are based in Korea. With that said, could you tell us a bit more about the upcoming LG Global Buy?
LG has been a long-term client with TTD, and we have been advising them on their omni-channel digital media buying strategy across the globe. With our recent integration with the Hivestack, we are delighted to expand our recommendations to LG to cover programmatic digital out-of-home to increase the targeting coverage of the campaign.
That's very exciting to hear. How does the out-of-home channel fit into the overall omni-channel strategy?
Our goal is to have Hivestack to collect all the exposed device ID and then pass back to TTD platform to make data-driven choices for retargeting purpose across other digital channels. We will also measure whether the exposed group saw an uptick in other channels, such as mobile CTR or CTV views.
Will this be an open RTB buy or PMP buy?
While our platforms can support both, since this is our first test with the LG, we want to have more control leveraging PMP buy. Also, we are in the process of doing initial testing with the LG creatives to make sure it fits into the specs of all the screens. Eventually, we would love to move all programmatic digital out-of-home buy into open exchange to create a more transparent and open market, which is the genuine belief of both TTD and Hivestack.
This is truly amazing. Thank you, Ryan. I very much look forward to working with you to drive this evolution of the programmatic advertising industry in Korea.
Thank you, Hoon, and thank you to Ryan from the Trade Desk in Seoul. With that, I'd like to thank marketers around the world for investing in programmatic digital out-of-home. We're just getting started in North Asia. In Japanese, we say arigato gozaimasu. In Chinese, we say sheshe. In Cantonese, we say mgoe. And to our Korean friends, we say kamsahamnida. And in New York, we say thank you.